Hi guys, long time no chat. I just took my sunglasses off, so I have this line. It doesn't matter what pair of sunglasses I wear, I always get this line. I always get a lot of questions about whether I'm coming back to YouTube or not, and I am not ready to give this up, but life is very busy for me right now, very demanding. I don't even know if I had posted a video. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should follow me on Instagram. I'll link my account down below because that's where I post the most. I am a mama to two little ones now. I have a little girl who is about to turn 1 year old. She's taking a nap in her car seat, so hopefully she'll stay asleep for this because that's the only way I could get this done. My son is off with my husband today. He went to work with daddy. He had to do like a little mini road trip to a job, so I just went out to get some coffee, my second cup of the day. As a stay-at-home mom, I feel like I have to leave the house to stay sane, and sometimes like I find that after I have my first cup of coffee and we do breakfast and all of that, sometimes it's easier for me to put the kids in the car and go get a coffee, and like Charlotte can take her nap. So that's what we're doing. I thought maybe if I could just film on my phone every now and then and like not have to edit, not have to do any cuts, I could upload a video. So we'll see. Hopefully she'll stay asleep. I don't know what's going on with these little things. My hair is like just up in a clip. I feel like these clips, I love them. I will link them. They're just from Amazon. They're so good that they were like the downfall of my having a good hairstyle. So they're very convenient, but I feel like it keeps me from fixing my hair because I can just clip it up, or I'll like clip it up, half down. Either way. Starbucks, I'm not really a fan, but we don't have any other drive-through coffee shops, or really like convenient at all coffee shops. So my goal for the year was to only drink 1 cup a day, and I stuck to that for like the first half of the year, and then we've had like other changes, like dietary changes, so I was like, I just need something. So I went back to having a second cup, and I have thoughts on that. Let me explain. So I just get they didn't put a sticker, but I just get an iced coffee with whole milk, no sugar. I used to get a latte. I used to get like all the things, but I found that like coffee, Starbucks coffee, or just really any, too much just makes me anxious. So it was like, I was just like, and I didn't know what was going on. And when I stopped drinking so much coffee, I started to feel better. So sometimes if you don't know why you're anxious, you're just anxious, you're drinking too much coffee. Or too much espresso, which for me is like, I can either have like an espresso or I can have 2 cups of coffee. So that's what we're doing. But a lot of times I will get an iced green tea because I like that too. So we're doing very minimum makeup this morning. I just put a little bit on to go to Starbucks. Some concealer, bronzer. I did put a little lip stuff on for my purse because my lips were so dry. Eyebrows, mascara, I'll link it all down below. But yeah, so if we can do like a little car chat or something like that, maybe I could come back. I would love to share all the things because my life is very the same, but it's also very different. This is also not the best angle. I feel like since I had my daughter, my neck has just disappeared. I don't have a neck anymore. But things change when you become a mother. And your body is never the same. Anyways, let me know in the comments what you would like to see from me, and I will try. I'm gonna make it my goal to start sharing more. I share a lot on Instagram, but I myself love watching YouTube videos. I also really love listening to podcasts. That's one of my favorite things. Like, gotta work on my mind a lot. So I listen to a lot of that. Let me just talk about this because if you follow me on Instagram, this is like all I've talked about are these 2 nail products. So I have really bad nails. I've always had bad nails. I feel like I probably talked about that before, but I have been working really hard. I have not had a manicure in, I don't even know, since the end of June. It's now mid-August, almost end of August, so it's almost been 2 months since I've had a manicure. But I have just gotten to where, like, I just want my nails to be healthy. Let's see. And I feel like they're on the right track. So I did this little thing on ShopMy. If you haven't heard of that, I'll just link it down below. So it's like to know it, but you can write like a whole editorial, and it's really nice. I really miss having my blog, but I have not figured out how to recover it, and I don't have the time to do like all the things. And hopefully one day I'll get back to doing all that, because I really do miss it. Anyways, so I wrote this whole ShopMy on what I've been doing for my nails, because I have really awful nails, like really terrible nails, and I feel like they are like looking so healthy. So I figured I would talk about what I have been doing. So first, I feel like collagen used to be very popular, and I used to use it, and I didn't know if it was really making a difference or not. But I started putting 1 scoop in my coffee in the morning. Sometimes I'll do like a scoop and a half. The collagen peptides that I use no longer come with a scoop. I just happen to have a container that was from like a year or 2 ago that was actually expired, that I threw out. There was only a little bit left from before I got pregnant that I was using. So I took the scoop out of that and then got new collagen, because when I was pregnant, like, I just, from my videos before, I get really sick, and I just can't handle anything. Like, I barely ever drank coffee when I was pregnant, just because I couldn't stomach it. Like, I could barely brush my teeth. So either way, collagen peptides in the coffee. And then I also have been filing my nails. I just bought a pack of files on Amazon. I'll link them down below. They're probably not the best files, but they're really cheap. And then that way, like, I keep one in my purse, in my car, because one of my problems is like my nails will break and then they'll just peel because I won't have anything to like kind of file it with. But since I've been doing all this, my nails have not been breaking. They've not been splitting. They've just been really good. So keeping them filed short, like, I actually filed these a few days ago. So they I just file them until like there's barely, like, just a tiny little thin like line, like the white, like this is probably a good example, like just a tiny little bit of white left. So I feel like if I keep them short, then they're not snagging on things. That has been extremely helpful. I didn't do that before. These 2 products I use twice a day minimum, and then like if I'm washing my hands a lot, I'll go ahead and do it. Or if we go to the pool, I've noticed like when I'm in the water a lot, my nails get like flimsy and dry. So you can see how much of this I've used in just like a month and a half. I'm gonna have to buy a new one, and this comes in a bigger container, so I might buy a small one to keep like with me in my purse, and then the bigger one to keep beside my bed, because that's what I usually do, is I keep these beside my bed. I just didn't have time this morning to do them, so I threw them in my bag for when I went and got my coffee. And so nail oil, or not nail oil, cuticle oil, I just put it, you know, on my cuticles, and then I like rub it in. I think you're supposed to do like circular. I've already done this, so I don't usually do this. I usually do it on each nail, but I'm just gonna do this. So like just rub it all around and keep your cuticles moisturized. Everybody always told me that, and I was like, oh yeah, it's not gonna make a difference in my nails, but it actually does, and then they don't snag. So I do that, and then I do this, which is the C&D Rescue RX. Really good. So these aren't perfectly clean. I'm a kind of like a stickler. Like I said, I usually do like a good coat on each nail, and this you can do on your nail and your cuticle, but I already did it, so I'm just showing you. I'm usually a stickler on very clean products. I try to use clean beauty products. I think that's very important. It's not as great for my appearance, so sometimes like if I'm doing it up, like I'll do it. But for day to day, like I use pretty clean skincare and stuff like that. These aren't the cleanest products, but they are the like 7 free nails or whatever. So they are helping my nails. They're making them healthier and they are decently clean. So I do that. I also have the C&D nail hardener, but really like I have found that just using these two and like a hand cream, but honestly I used my hand cream up and I haven't had it in a couple of weeks, and like just these 2 products, game changer. So I do have the nail hardener and a really pretty natural nail color. I'll link all that stuff below, but those 2 are really what I've seen a difference, and I do think the collagen from like the inside out. So yeah, if you're like trying to get natural nails, I would highly recommend that. And then what was the other thing? Oh yeah, I haven't even been wanting to paint my nails because they feel so healthy that like I'm like, oh, they're just good. They're just good. So yeah, I haven't even been putting the nail hardener on because I'm like, oh, I feel like it's not doing, like just doing this is doing enough. So that's that. But yeah, that's my latest obsession. So let me know what you would like to see from me, and I'll see if I can upload this. I'm just filming it on my phone. It's very basic. So yeah, lots of thoughts to share. Not the right time to do it, but I just felt like YouTube became very toxic, and like I don't need like to do this. This is just for fun. So I don't feel like I need to make my family a subject for internet trolls or like people that don't know you to like comment about your life, which I get it. When you put yourself out there, you do that. So I really questioned whether I wanted to do that and whether I thought it was the right thing. So I go back and forth. Today I feel like we need to talk nail care, so that's what we did. Okay guys, I don't know if I'll be back or if I won't, but if I am back, let me know what you want to see in a comment, and maybe I'll just pop on every now and then like this from my phone and share something that I have been liking a lot. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye guys.